guys, and welcome back to my channel, Chat with Phats. So today I'm gonna go through body changes. So whilst you're going through treatment, whilst you have cancer, there's a lot of body changes that happens to your body. Most of it is due to the treatment that you have, but one of the side effects before treatment was weight loss, and I did lose a lot of weight, like I said in my previous video. So I'm going to be going through the different types of body changes that your body goes through. And when I mean body, is like anything, your skin, your weight, hair is a big thing during treatments. So yeah, I'm going to be going through it. So if you want to know more about my body changes, continue watching. There are a lot of body changes for me starting treatment and even prior to even starting treatment. I did lose a bit of weight. It wasn't drastic weight that you could tell, like if someone saw me they'd be like, oh my gosh, she lost weight. It wasn't like drastic weight, it was more just, I noticed it when, like, you know, when you put on trousers and you've lost a bit on your waist and your thighs and stuff like that, clothes will become a bit baggy, but it wasn't anything that everybody else noticed. But yeah, so I did lose weight before, and during treatment, there was a lot. I lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. It was noticeable weight loss. But I wasn't, obviously as a girl, you lose weight, you're gonna be happy anyway. And I was happy that I lost weight anyways. To be honest, I didn't really pay attention to it because there was so much. There was other things that were going on at that time, obviously treatment and all the side effects to treatment. I didn't really focus, like, enjoying my body that much then. I then started gaining weight towards the end of my treatment because, no, not towards the end of my treatment, my second line of treatment, I started gaining weight because I was put on steroids. I have relapsed twice, hence why I'm still on treatment. So my lumps came back again, but they were only in my neck, but higher up in my neck. Before it was lower, but it was more higher up in the neck. So I was given steroids. What it basically does, it stops the lumps from growing. And steroids, if anyone out there that takes steroids, you gain a lot of weight and you're hungry every 5 seconds. Even if you just ate, 30 minutes later you're hungry again. So me being me and being a foodie as well, I ate like a pig. Even though mum was like, Crystal, you need to stop eating. And on top of that, I ate junk. So I made the mistake of just filling myself with things that were not healthy for me, or that would make me gain weight easily or even more, because I'm on my steroids. So when I was on steroids, after that I gained weight. My weight, it was horrible. For me, it was horrible. I didn't like it. Everybody noticed it. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, last year you were so skinny and this year you put on so much weight. Like, what happened? Crystal, what are you eating? So it played a lot on my emotions on top of everything that's going on. I wasn't emotionally stable. I became very unstable because I was able to, with my emotions in the beginning of treatment, you have to deal with my emotions, but obviously when I relapsed, I was very upset, and yeah, and also on top of that you've got the weight gain, and so I was very body conscious. I was uncomfortable in my body. I just felt horrible. So it was very hard to deal with the weight gain and to deal with having cancer. Yeah, you become very closed off and stuff, but the emotions will come up in another video. Also with that, you have your muscles deteriorating. In my previous video I said that I was active, but I wasn't that active, in the sense that I wasn't doing sports. I walked to destinations, I walked to places, but when you're in treatment, you're in bed rest, and when you don't move your muscles, or your muscles are not doing things that it used to do, it starts to deteriorate in the sense that it starts forgetting things that it should be doing, if that makes any sense. So I'm sure everyone wants to know if I lost my hair. Yes, I did lose my hair with my first treatment. Let's talk about how I lost my hair and what had happened and how the process went and everything. So I had a weave-in, but then I had a leave-out weave-in, so I left out my hair at the front. It was a middle parting bob, so I had left my hair out, and it was, I would say, a month into treatment. My hair that was obviously left out, whenever I would pick it to comb it to fix my hair, there would be, like, you know when you comb your hair, it's not even strands, like literally strands of hair was just coming off. And so I obviously started to realise my hair just started getting shorter and shorter, and it was just getting a bit like a little mini afro on the top of my hair where the leave out is. And I said to Mum, I went into my mum's room and I was like, I think it's time to take out my hair. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, well, my hair is getting old, and if I do have hair, then I can do another hairstyle. If I don't, then I don't. When I went into my mum's room, my mum then started to take out my hair. And first, obviously, when you do a weave-in, you snip the strings. So she started snipping the strings, and as she was snipping the strings, the plaits that you have underneath the weave were lifting up. And I mean the plait, the whole plait, not it was coming out, like literally the whole plait was just lifting off. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a chicken be like, when they take off their feathers, and how easy it is when they put it in hot water and then they just keep pulling, when they pull off their feathers, and how easy it comes off. Yeah, my hair was literally picking, like, it wasn't hurt, it didn't hurt, it, like, some of it would hurt, but it wasn't really a painful experience. But my hair was falling, it was coming off, and it was I was just like, oh my gosh. After that, I had like a few strands of hair on my head. It was a really shocking experience, like the way my hair was just falling off, and it was a clump that big of just hair. I'm not gonna lie, I was traumatized. It was, when I looked into the mirror, I felt like an alien. For us girls, hair is everything, you know? And when it's not by choice that your hair goes. Yeah, I was just, I don't even think I'm over the fact that my hair just fell out like that. It was a very traumatizing experience for me. Yeah, and I just remember getting a bandana and just wrapping my head and just walking out of the room. I didn't even say anything to my mum. My mum was just like, don't worry, it's gonna grow back. But I didn't even say anything. It was just weird. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to behave. When I get shocking experiences, when I get like stuff thrown at me or a situation thrown at me, I'm the type to go on as if everything is normal. I guess that's how I deal with things. It was oh yeah, it was really hard. From that day, my sister, she does hair, so I went out and I bought weave and everything, and from then on I decided to make wigs, and so I wear wigs. I haven't done my hair. My hair has grown back. Yes, it has. It hasn't grown back like, oh, my hair is like up to my shoulders. No. It's been a year and a bit, or 2 years already. No, it's been a year and a bit. My hair doesn't really grow that fast. So anyway, so it hasn't really grown that much, but it's like a mini afro. Your head is not the only place that you lose hair. I lost my eyebrows, I lost my eyelashes, and I was a eyelash picker. Like whenever I would just sit down, I had the habit of picking my eyelash. So I removed my eyelash. So I had no eyebrows, I had no eyelashes, no body hair whatsoever. For a girl, I guess there's pros and cons for that. I had no leg hair, so I could wear skirts as much as I liked, and I didn't have to shave. So that's the good side of it. Yeah, I lost hair everywhere. My arms, my armpit, private areas, my legs, my head. But after treatment, it did come back. It started coming back slowly, which is okay for me. Losing my hair wasn't the best part of this whole treatment thing. I mean, they did tell me it was a side effect, but I didn't pay too much attention to the side effects of me losing my hair. So when it came quicker than it should have. So I was a bit traumatized, and it was really hard for me because I didn't know what to do at that time. I didn't have wigs, so I just was packing my hair up in a wrap. I would wrap my hair and stuff. Wrap my hair? What hair? I would wrap my head and stuff. So yeah. Another body change that I had was that my skin became very dry, due to like the treatments and stuff. And on top of that, you've got nail changes, your nails changes colour. It became green, and very discoloured. It wasn't the normal pink that you would have. It became greeny, yellowy kind of colour. Your eyeballs changes colour. Your skin changes colour as well. For me, I became darker than I originally was, but it was like a pale dark. It was like an off kind of paley black, if that makes sense. So yeah, my skin colour changed, and I didn't really mind it, to be honest. People would obviously say, oh, because you've gotten darker and stuff like that. And it's not really anything that I was too fussed about anyway. I didn't want it to. If I worried about it, then I wouldn't have stepped foot out of my house, to be honest, especially with everything that was going on as well. There are a lot of body changes. When they come, especially with the hair loss, it's very hard as a girl to lose your hair, and not know what to do after. It takes a lot of getting used to when you've lost your hair. A lot of getting used to. And it's not an easy process. But you've just got to still think you're beautiful. Well, either way. Hair or no hair, man, I am beat to capacity. When it grew back though, because I kept wearing a cap, when it grew back, it only grew back where there was hair. So if you do lose your hair, make sure that whatever you wear on your head is not tight on your head, so that it allows your hair to grow back. Because now I've got a receding hairline. It's not pretty, but there's hair growing back now, but it's like bald patchy. It's horrible. But wigs saved my life. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed already and you've just tuned into the channel, watch my previous videos on how I found out and what Hodgkin's lymphoma is. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and love. Bye.